Hello all and welcome to another Captain Entertainment Review. It's Art here with the book review for A Question of Holmes. It's the fourth book in the Charlotte Holmes Jamie Watson series by Brittany Callavaro. This book is mostly told from the perspective of Charlotte Holmes herself, and I love how Brittany interweaves the genius of Charlotte and the intelligence of Jamie. Now, he's of course not a super level genius as Charlotte is, but he is street intelligent. He is with it more than Charlotte is, as far as the social climate goes. I feel like she watched, excuse my phone for being annoying, I feel like she watched a lot of the BBC Sherlock adaptation because this series feels more modern. Each one of the books feel as though they build on each other, and I like now how it's okay and Scotland Yard has gotten used to bringing in Charlotte Holmes' expertise and her genius into the more complex, more deeper mysteries that they are either ill-equipped with or can't seem to solve. The mystery itself is a bit like a layered onion. She peels it back a piece at a time, and it's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle and a Rubik's Cube, in that the solution at first is all jumbled and a mess, but once she reveals it, you're like, oh, she laid the breadcrumbs for that, and the work for that down well beforehand, and it is epically epic. The one thing I haven't gotten used to is the romantic relationship, the sexual relationship of Jamie Watson and Sherlock Holmes, or Jamie Watson and Charlotte Holmes. That's because John Watson and Sherlock Holmes never had that, and I understand that that's my own personal hang-up. I know they had a bromance, but they were never in love with each other. I do like how Brittany Callavaro has interwoven the personal lives and the personal lives of Charlotte and Jamie being university students is not lost on, nor could it ever be lost on the book. The mystery is interwoven around it and makes the world a living, breathing world. A world that I can't wait to come back to. This book came out on March 5th. I finished it on March 6th in audio format because I love listening to them in audio. The narrators are amazing. Jamie Watson narrator Graham something, I forget his last name, comes in at the end. It's mostly the narrator for Charlotte, whose name I also forget completely, who narrates this entire book for the most part. But it is called A Question for Holmes, so that does make epic sense. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. In the first book, A Study in Charlotte, the police were begrudging helpers. In this book, to show you how much it's grown, when she goes to the police to offer her assistance, they're quick to snatch it up. I guess the best thing I can say to these is these deserve a place in the Conan Doyle canon. They deserve a place in the Holmesian archetype canon, because to me, they're not pastiche. They're contemporary lineage continuation, if that makes sense. They are a cut above most pastiche. To me, they are in the same mark as the Mary Russell Sherlock Holmes series by Laurie R. King. To me, they are a top-notch they're just written very eloquently, I guess is the best way I can put it. I can't wait to dive into next year's. Maybe I won't finish it in 2 days, but it's hard not to finish a book like this in 2 days when it's this good. So obviously it's a read it, own it, love it from my own recommendation. And it's a 5-star read in the GoodReads section. I love how Charlotte's able to go undercover in this book too a little bit, and you get to see the art of deception, which is a Holmesian trait that you don't normally get to see. It's a Holmesian trait that is true to the canon and is in the canon. So the fact that Charlotte does it is amazing. The fact that their lives around them keep moving and moving and moving. You believe that her uncle is out and about and around, even though for most of the book he's off stage. Some of the book he's on stage, but for most of the book, for the more actiony packed part of the book, he is off stage and not part of the action. But you believe that he is out and about and doing what it is said the character is doing. The book is great. You certainly need to read them in order because it harkens back to earlier books. It is definitely a building, what I call a building block series, a series which builds on itself. So go back, read A Study in Charlotte, then the last of August, then A Case for Jamie, and A Question of Holmes. I believe that's the correct order. You can look it up and see the correct order though, because these are very, very simple to get the correct order on. I can't recommend this book enough, and I'm going to stop rambling before I just keep gushing and gushing about this book. So it's a read it, own it, love it. It's a 5-star on BookReads. This is where I say, you know, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. This was my new, forgot to mention that, this was the new prompt in the March Mystery Madness 2019. So that's 2 of them done already. So I'm 1/3 done if I do the bonus, which is 6. I'm 40% done by 2/5. But anyway, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell, especially in March of Mystery Madness, because I'm uploading a ton of videos, because March of Mystery Madness only comes around once a year, and we got a lot of mysteries to get through and a lot of prompts to get through, and there's some dire need in producing videos that I feel the need to produce, as evident by yesterday's video. So, without further ado, please leave a comment in the links down below if you've read the Charlotte Holmes Jamie Watson series by Brittany Callavaro, or any other pastiche series that you think I should be made aware of. Please try to keep it spoiler free for those who haven't read it. Let's be nice in the comments, but you know, I say that anyway, even though you guys are great, and I love you guys for that. So, without further ado, have fun during March Mystery Madness. Happy reading. I'll see you again soon. And peace.